In the 1960s, Ferrari was more than just a car company. It was a legend, a badge of Italian pride, and the king of the racing world. Every teenager dreamed of owning a bright red Ferrari. Film stars, playboys, and even royalty lined up for a piece of the magic. At the heart of it all stood Enzo Ferrari, a man with eyes like steel, a mind like a trap, and an ego as big as his racing team's trophy cabinet. Enzo was called Il Commendatore, the commander. He ruled his company with an iron fist. No one dared question his decisions. If Enzo said something, it became law. If you worked for Ferrari, you followed him or you left. His cars were fast, beautiful, and a bit wild. They won races and broke records. Enzo believed in passion. He cared about winning, not about pleasing soft, rich customers. Ferrari's cars weren't always perfect. They were difficult, even dangerous to drive. But people forgave them because they were Ferraris. To own a Ferrari was to join an elite club. And Enzo loved that sense of power. He believed no one could beat him. No one could challenge Ferrari's throne. But in the shadows, someone was watching. Someone who was about to turn the car world upside down. His name was Ferruccio Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini was not born into racing. He was born on a farm, surrounded by mud and hard work. After World War II, he started building tractors from old military parts. Italian farmers needed these machines. Ferruccio was clever, bold, and a true mechanic. Soon, Lamborghini Trattori became famous across Italy. He made a fortune selling tractors, air conditioners, and heating systems. But Ferruccio had another passion: fast cars. With his new wealth, he bought the best: Alfa Romeos, Maseratis, and, of course, Ferraris. He loved the speed and the roar of the engine, but Ferruccio was also practical. He noticed things other rich men ignored. He wanted his cars to be powerful, but also comfortable and reliable. One day, Ferruccio's Ferrari began to have problems with its clutch. It slipped, it broke, and it left him angry by the side of the road. This was not what he expected from the most expensive sports car in the world. He took his Ferrari apart in his own workshop and found the clutch was nothing special, just a part he used in his tractors. Ferruccio thought, if I can build a better clutch, maybe I can build a better car. But first, he decided to visit Enzo Ferrari himself, hoping for help, or at least a little respect. Ferruccio Lamborghini went home with a new mission. He would build a car that could beat Ferrari, not just in speed, but in comfort and reliability. He wanted a grand touring car, something you could drive fast for hours without breaking down. Ferruccio didn't just want to make a car, he wanted to make a statement. First, Ferruccio started by assembling a team. He needed the best engineers in Italy. Some of them came from Ferrari itself. They were tired of Enzo's tough rules and were ready for a new adventure. Among them were Giotto Bizzarini, an engine genius, and Gianpaolo Dallara, a master of chassis design. These men shared Ferruccio's dream. They set out to design a car from scratch. They worked day and night, drawing, testing, and arguing over every detail. Ferruccio demanded the best materials, the best engine, and a body that looked as fast as it drove. He wanted his car to be the envy of Europe. He was not afraid to spend his fortune to get it right. For Ferruccio, this was more than business. It was personal. He wanted to show Enzo Ferrari and the whole world what a tractor maker could do. In 1963, Ferruccio's dream started to take shape. The first Lamborghini car was called the 350 GTV. It had a powerful V12 engine, sharp lines, and a promise to be different from any Ferrari. The car was built in a brand new factory in Sant'Agata Bolognese, not far from Ferrari's home in Maranello. It was, a direct challenge to Enzo's empire. But building cars was harder than Ferruccio thought. There were parts shortages, design problems, and money worries. The 350 GTV's first showing was not perfect. The engine didn't fit under the hood, so the car had to be displayed with bricks instead of a real engine. Some people laughed, others whispered that the tractor man would fail. Still, Ferruccio did not give up. He listened to his engineers and made the car better. Soon, the improved 350 GT arrived. It was fast, smooth, and easier to drive than a Ferrari. Rich clients noticed. The car magazines started to talk about Lamborghini as a real threat. Ferruccio's first car did not win every race, but it won respect. Lamborghini was now in the supercar game. The world was watching. The 350 GT was just the beginning. In 1966, Lamborghini unveiled the Miura. This car changed everything. It was low, wide, and looked like something from the future. The engine was placed behind the driver, like a true racing car. This was honestly pretty rare for road cars. The Miura was fast, beautiful, and wild. Suddenly, Ferrari looked old-fashioned. The Miura became the world's first true supercar. Rock stars and movie idols wanted one. Lamborghini was now the hottest name in cars. But Ferruccio was not finished. In 1974, Lamborghini launched the Countach. With its sharp angles, scissor doors, and screaming engine, the Countach looked like nothing else on the road. These cars were not just about speed, they were about style and attitude. The Miura and Countach posters covered bedroom walls everywhere. They inspired a new generation to dream bigger and drive faster. Ferrari had to take notice. The world of supercars had changed. The rivalry was no longer just personal, it was shaping the future. Every great car needs a great logo. Ferruccio Lamborghini chose the bull. It was more than just an animal. Ferruccio was born under the zodiac sign Taurus, the bull. He admired fighting bulls for their strength, courage, and pride. The bull became a symbol for his cars, powerful, bold, and impossible to ignore. The logo is simple, a golden bull ready to charge, set against a black shield. It stands for passion and determination. When you see it on a car, you know it means business. Lamborghini cars are not shy or gentle. They roar, they leap, and they demand attention. The bull also sent a clear message to Ferrari. It was the mark of a challenger, an animal that would not back down from a fight. In the world of fast cars, the bull was ready to take on the prancing horse. People still argue about which logo is better, but no one forgets the bull. It is a symbol of Lamborghini's spirit, bold, brave, and always charging forward. Today, Lamborghini is bigger and stronger than ever. The company is owned by Audi, part of the Volkswagen Group. With German money and precision, Lamborghini has become a force in modern supercars. The Aventador, with its V12 engine and wild looks, is a true heir to the Miura and Countach. The Huracan brings speed and excitement to a new generation. Even the Urus, an SUV, is fast and fierce, carrying the bull's spirit. Lamborghini uses the latest technology, carbon fiber, hybrid engines, and advanced computers. But the cars still have soul. They are loud, dramatic, and impossible to ignore. Lamborghini shows that revenge can lead to greatness. The dream that started with a broken clutch now races across the world's highways. Ferrari is still a giant. The rivalry is as hot as ever. Each company tries to outdo the other with faster, smarter, and more beautiful cars. Fans argue, magazines compare, and every new model is a battle in the ongoing war. And it all began with one insult, one man's pride, and a desire to prove the world wrong.